Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is December 26, 2017, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day, not much going on this week, okay? We really have just one or two numbers coming out this week, but earlier this morning, we had Governor Kuroda was speaking, and that's, of course, the Bank of Japan. It was not really a big event, and we'll take a look at the markets, but just that you know, it is a lighter week. We are in the last week of the year. Okay, across the world, we're celebrating Christmas and New Year's for this week, and many of the people obviously that are working in the larger firms are on vacation or taking it easy. So just keep that in mind as the week progresses. But let's see what's been happening in the markets. So we're looking here at the Euro USD, and it's trading at 118.69, and it's just flat there at the upper limit of this trading range between 117.30-ish level and 118.80-ish level. As you can see, we've made back some real estate that we've lost, and we kind of solidifying it right here. But I still think we're still trading in the range. So I don't really expect much out of this week. I think we'll be trading in a tighter range and in a quieter range, as we're in like a 3-4 pip range. This is not really tremendous trading opportunity, but just keep an eye on it. You might want to put out some shorts. Let's see, some small positions just to see if it does develop into some sort of a trade as Thursday and Wednesday come about. So today is Tuesday, and it is the first day of the trading week, so it's really the Monday. Okay, so things need to start picking up, and especially because it's a holiday weekend, it's going to be quiet this week. But looking at the GBP USD, also 133.72-ish level, and also at the upper range, if you will, okay, of its trading range within the 1 hour and the 4 hour chart. As you can see, we've been trade bound trading a little bit of a downward descent here as it's made lower pivotal highs, as you can see here, but yet still trading relatively within this 133 98-ish level, 95-ish level, and 133.08, which is relatively a tight range for the GBP. Looking at the USD ZAR, we're continuing our slide here, 1254. Okay, this is after last week's elections. Obviously, a few people asked me, is there going to be a correction in the USD ZAR? Well, technically speaking, we are hitting a little bit of a support here at 1248. So we still have a little bit way to go, but altogether, okay, this could be one of two ways. There could be a correctional move, okay, to be somewhere within the high 1290-ish level, okay, but 1282 is really my resistance, okay, so I got to keep that into perspective. And this is really a colossal move for the USD ZAR, as it's really depreciated almost from 1691 over the past 2 years, okay, to where it is right now. Okay, so it's really appreciated in its value, but it still has way to go. Okay, if we look at a monthly chart, we're dealing with a tremendous correction from the 6 and 7s, okay, that we were in at 2011, 2012. So, ultimately there is further correction that it can go to. Okay, we've broken this 13 level, okay, which is significant on the weekly chart, but we'd like to see it solidify it. All right, and I'd like to see the USD ZAR actually get stronger. It's better for business for some of the people down in South Africa. It means that the imports are costing you guys less, and the economy is moving. So if we do have some positive outlook for the South African market, it's good for everyone. Okay, so I'd like to see this really get stronger, because in 2011, 2012, and further, it just descended into an area that's really unhealthy. Okay, 17 and 16 was a tremendous depreciation of the rand. So we're looking at this as like a resurgence, maybe a coming back, maybe a positive outlook for the next 2-3 years, and that's really good for business. Looking at the Aussie USD, also getting stronger versus the dollar, 77, 191, and we're right here between our two extremities. Okay, so that's another situation where we're finding ourselves. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a correction here as we have a minor support at 0.7730. Okay, so keep that in mind as this progresses. Looking at the USD Japanese yen, well, look, I mean, not much happened this morning with his speech. And that's really because things are very light this week, okay? That's ultimately what it means. Looking at gold, we're trading at 1278. Let's see if we can make it back to this 1293 level this week. I'd like to see that actually create as this has really been struggling the commodity, but it looks like the commodities do want to take it higher. Looking at oil as well, trading at 58.52. Let's see. Okay, this is a nice resistance level. I'd like to see this break out. Okay, on the upside, maybe hit 59 or even 60ish levels. So that's something that has to really, show us that it's a continuation. It's a nice, upwards trend right here. Okay, without any sell-off. So this may actually pop out of this 59.20ish level, maybe even hit $60 a barrel. So let's keep that in mind. USD CAD, we had a tremendous sell-off last week. Okay, we mentioned this, that we were in a pivotal moment here with this resistance at 128.73. We didn't break out higher, and we're breaking out lower. So that means that the CAD is getting stronger versus the dollar, and it's just a few currencies have gotten stronger against the dollar, and we're still in the range. Okay, we're still between 126 and 128, but we look like, we really sold off nicely on this. So let's see if there's some continuation there. Looking at the Dow Jones, we're trading at 24,754, okay, which is about 140, 150 basis points off of our all-time highs. I'd like to see us go out with a bang. Okay, that's my my forecast, and hopefully we will do that getting into Thursday and Friday. Consumer confidence number coming out tomorrow, which is a significant and probably the most important number of the week. So keep an eye on this as this unfolds later in the week. Looking at the DAX, we're dead in the water back at 13,069, which is, can't seem to get itself higher. Okay, can't seem to, sustain some sort of trend on the upside. Okay, we've been gapping up, but no follow through. Okay, so this may further go down after the new year. Okay, so that's something I'd like to keep an eye on as that develops throughout the week. If we do falter this 13,069, we may see ourselves coming back to this 12,500-ish level. Okay, that's usually what happens in January, so take a look at that as well. JSC, nice rally we had last week. Let's see if we can continue that with the optimism down in South Africa. So let's see if we get that. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading week. God bless. Thank you.